G'day guys, I've got the M12 Fuel Circular here. I'm going to forget the model number, so it's an M12CCS44, 3600 RPM. This thing looks like a little cracker. It is super compact. I've had the 1.5 ampere and the 4 amp hour battery here for a while. I've just received, I've been waiting for it and I'm amped to get it, the 3 amp hour slim, yes 3 amp hour slim, and the 6 amp hour. So these are new to the market, these two here. This is going to be an absolute banger. So I want to get straight into it. Watch this. Rightio guys, so you've seen some ripping footage. We've had a serious crack at this. What we've got right in front of us is the runtime test. So we just wanted to show you a visual of what looks like and feels like a bit of a toy when you pick it up. And once you start using this thing, you are going to be really surprised as just to what this has got going on.
That's right. So the kit comes in with 4 amp hour batteries.
Yep.
So you can get 2 of those usually in a kit.
Yep.
8 amp hours of juice. You can get a lot of work done.
Yeah.
On a 4 amp hour battery, you got 85 cuts done in this melamine, 25 meters worth.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Which is nothing to sneeze at. So we really think this is probably cabinet makers and you guys who want to pop the odd hole in a floor.
Yeah.
Maybe a sparky to sort of run a few cuts through noggins, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Smaller stuff. but it's certainly not a toy. Now, as you'll see here, the 1.5, when I got it, I'm a mad fan of slim batteries, so I did put the 1.5 in it. Now, it does it, what did it do? 26 cuts, so 7.8 metres, so about 8 metres. It'll do it, but it's really not good for it, and it's not meant for it, which is why it comes out with the 4 amp hours.
That's right, yeah. So not only do you get way less runtime, not linear at all, like much less than half, but you also don't have the same power. We found that in both the melamine and also when cutting studs and things like that.
You'll hear it and feel the drop in power.
Yeah, so you don't want to be using the slims unless you have to at a pinch.
Yeah.
High capacity batteries are where it's at with a high draw tool like this.
Yeah. Good thing is, if all you've got is a 1.5 left, it's the only thing charged, the only battery on your hand, you can crack that in and you will get a few cuts out of it. So like Dwayne was talking about, with the 1.5 to 4 to 6, there is that difference in the actual power. So you explain a bit about those.
Yeah, so look, high capacity batteries, and especially when you've got more batteries, cells in these high capacity batteries, they don't heat up as much, and heat is the enemy of your battery and of your runtime. So as you can see here, we've now got the 3 and the 6 amp hour batteries that are just coming out now, which is really exciting.
Yeah,
from Milwaukee on the M12 line. 6 amp hour, who would have thought? The runtime of that 6 is actually much more than 50% over the 4.
Yeah, which blows my brain, but that's why we have people like him who works all that sort of crap out. So what you've got is, you've got your 7.8 metres here, you've got your 25.5 metres, here you got 44 metres. So 148 cuts here versus 85 here. So it really doesn't work out in what Dwayne's saying, that linear sort of mode. It's got tons more grunt, and 148 cuts is absolutely outrageous for a little M12 6 amp hour. Stoked that they've got that.
Yeah, really cool. And also, as you've got here, the little slim 3 amp hour.
Yeah.
We love slims, especially for throwing on a drill or a jigsaw or things like that. 3 amp hours in a tiny little battery like that, super.
Yeah, really cool. So, so as far as the quality of the unit, guys, the build is impeccable, isn't it?
It is.
We've got the 6.5 inch behind us, which Dwayne will grab. When you look at this and sort of hold it, you go, oh man, it's tiny and it's a toy. So much of this is replicated straight from the 6.5 inch or even your 7.25.
It's just a miniature M18 fuel.
Yeah, plenty of metal in it, same sort of casting base, really good fence ruler. Your bevel setups are very similar.
All your knobs, your plastics, everything feels pretty much the same. The build quality is the best cordless build quality I've seen in a circular saw, second to none. Yeah,
really impressive, guys. We can't stress that enough. The only thing it doesn't have is the rafter hook there, which
you don't need.
You really don't need anyway. The only negative I can put this down to now, and I've had this saw for a couple of months, so I've been giving it a fair crack, and Dwayne's just flown over this weekend to do some reviews together. So he's only just sort of had it. When you put the battery in here, because of the setup of the M12, my hand actually gets pushed up further up towards this safety.
Because it's fatter at the base.
Fatter at the base, even than the 6.5 or the 7.25.
Yeah, definitely.
So it actually, the safety pushes into my index finger there, and it creates quite a sore point. In saying that, not many Fruit Loops are going to be doing 148 cuts in the same action.
No, that's right.
It's done.
Over and over.
We only did it to show you guys, and as part of what we do. I really don't think anyone's doing this. So it's a small thing, but it's something to note that that's actually fatter than your 6.5 or 7.25, just because of the style.
That's right. Whereas me who did just very casual cutting this weekend, didn't feel it.
No, he didn't ever notice it at all.
Exactly.
So we'll put it down to me being a bit soft.
No, not quite. What is worth mentioning is, I've just been looking at these piles. The cutting on this melamine is fantastic. Obviously, you're going to get massive tear out on the top. You know, where the blade's ripping through the top. But on the bottom, it's very accurate and beautiful. I'm really happy with that.
You'd hope out of a brand new blade, but this isn't a brand spanking new blade. This is a couple of months old now, and we like to try and use the tools not necessarily daily, because it's not our daily job, but we use the tools regularly before we actually do a review. This blade's 2 months old, but it does show that I quite like the Milwaukee blades. Everyone talks about other brands of blades, you've got to have this, you've got to have that. There's a ripping blade.
It's nice.
So this stuff chips up quite easy, but
it does.
Overall, really like it. It can cut the floor in at a pinch if you need it to drop a hole in the floor for a waste pipe or something like that.
It is a bit of a tough test going through the dense kind of 19mm flooring.
You wouldn't want to be running every day. I'm not going to stand here and say you can cut flooring with this.
It's more suited to kitchen cabinet kind of stuff, melamine. And studs. It's got no problem cutting through pipe studs.
No. So stinking handy. It won't quite do a 90-45 because it's 44mm depth. But hey, you got 1mm left. If you need it to get yourself out of a pinch, snap, cut through, snap it, you're done.
Yeah,
So
that's right.
I'm really impressed. I don't know if there's anything else you've got.
No, you know, Mike called me up when he first got this saw, and he was like, "Oh, a bit disappointed," because Mike threw the slim battery on it, which he loves using.
Yeah.
He goes, "It's just a bit weak."
Yeah.
And I said, "Yeah, but Mike, it comes in a 4 amp hour kit,
Yeah.
and as soon as we chucked those high capacity batteries into it,
Completely different saw.
different tool."
Yeah, I only wet my pants when I got this 6 amp. We were waiting for this.
Yeah.
And once this come, whack it straight in, and it transforms the saw from the slim to this, from the 1.5, which I've already mentioned you really shouldn't, but a complete transformation.
Yep, absolutely.
Really cool.
Very cool. Thanks so much for watching.
Thanks, guys.
Please like and subscribe us.
Yep.
We'll see you next time.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Bye.